What's up, turds? It's your boy, Mystery Man. We got Steve.
What's up?
We're gonna play some Fallout 76. This probably will take place of our podcast. It's gonna be kind of a casual gameplay, so we can talk about some stuff.
Yeah, that way you're not just staring at a screen and listening to us talk. You're actually seeing some gameplay.
Yeah, we figured that'd be more enticing. Been quite a few patches for this. To be honest, it doesn't play too bad anymore.
But there's still glitches.
Oh,
Believe me,
yeah.
this.
Yeah.
I'll get into that later.
It is a Bethesda game. So...
Oh, you did a photo of you playing the banjo?
Yeah, I've got another one of me playing steel guitar. And then I've got some of me in my power armor.
We need to do a photo together of us in our power armor together.
Yeah. I wish there was some place. I've seen places with 2 instruments side by side. I wish there was a place with 4 instruments.
There is.
Is there?
Yes.
Because I'd like to do a full band and get a
There's
picture
like
of
a
that.
stage, and I marked it on my map, but then something else came up more important than playing a band, in game.
Yeah.
So I moved it. But yeah, there is a place. I'm trying to remember where it's at, and it's got a wooden stage, and there's like a cello and a bunch of other shit up there that you can play.
Oh, really?
Maybe it was a bass, not a cello.
Well, I mean, with a banjo, a cello might be a stand-up bass,
Yeah.
Because they do that with like bluegrass bands and stuff.
Yeah.
But did you see the trailer for the new Avengers?
Yes.
What do you think about that?
Thanos kind of walking through the field all casually, peaceful. It makes him look like he's a good guy, but at the same time, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, he kind of fucked everybody.
But he's like, I did this for the universe type of thing. And
I guess in a weird way, I can kind of see where he's coming from. Because overpopulation eventually kills every species.
Yeah, I mean, it is a problem, a real life problem here now, and there's other solutions other than genocide.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
Like maybe coming together, every race coming together and actually trying to figure something out.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys, any of the turds here, are fans of anime, but kind of brings me back to like what's the name of that old school anime? Oh God. Well, point of the story is that overpopulation sucks, and there's other solutions other than just killing everyone.
Yeah, I can't remember the guy's name. I want to say.
If you want to say it, say it.
I think it was in Germany, maybe. I don't know. It was somewhere in the 40s. This guy wanted to make a utopia for rats, or no, it was for mice, and he gave them all the food, all the bedding they would need, and I think it could hold. He said, like up to 6,500 mice or something. I'm paraphrasing here. I'm pulling all these numbers out of my ass, but it's the point of the story that really hit with me. And they only reached a certain point into the few hundreds before they started developing cliques, killing each other, mating with the same sex or just whatever they could. There would be little like apartment pods this guy created for them, and like 50 of them would cram in one pod, and there'd be ones that were empty. And then there would be pods that he called the beautiful ones that would just eat and groom their fur and not not mate or anything, and they looked the best. But point of the story being, after generations of these, and then the population started dwindling because it was dying down. When it hit the 200s, where they were at peak civilization, they still didn't recover from it, and eventually they all died out. And it was like, there's one view to look at it and say, yeah, that could happen to humanity, or you could be a little more nihilistic about it, have a nihilistic approach about it, and say, well, maybe we are a little bit, smarter than mice, so we can figure it out and overcome it. But still, in the same sense, it was really interesting to hear how they reacted when they had everything they needed, which we kind of do the same thing if you think about it. We're killing each other. We have cliques and gangs, and we hate each one hates the other. It's insane.
Yep. And they even display that in Fallout 76, too.
Yeah, they do.
You got the Brotherhood of Steel that didn't get along with the Responders, because they were taking all the Responders' shit so they can fight this war, and the fucking Responders didn't believe them about the Scorch Beast. So, I mean, it eventually was their downfall, not working together. Oh, looky here, we got a...
Hi, Frederick Perry.
A little low level there. Uh-oh, don't scare him off. Speaking of low levels, the other day, I was so pissed off at this game. I was raging hardcore. I did the Feed the People mission, and for whatever reason now it allows you to dump armor into the food processing thing. And
I know where this is going.
I was not paying attention, and I dropped my level 3 legendary chest piece in there. 80 armor, fucking what do you call it? Rad resistant, and 15% less damage taken from a fucking super mutants. And I dumped that in there, and I was raging so hardcore. I was on with a buddy. And out of nowhere, while I'm in the middle of my rage, I'm just cussing, screaming, fucking flipping out about this. My buddy decides he's going to add a level 3 low-level character right into our party, and then bounce.
So he just left the party?
Yeah.
Did he leave the server too? Just altogether gone?
Yeah, just altogether gone.
Just dipped on you.
And I'm sitting here freaking out and cussing, and this guy's like, "Oh, you lost a level 3 legendary armor piece?
What the fuck is this?"
Yeah. Like, who the fuck are you? What the fuck are you doing in my party? No one wants to talk to you. What the fuck's wrong with you? Get out of here.
Oh my god.
I start raging at this guy, and then I just eventually, I just leave. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to get back at my buddy. So I go invisible on PlayStation. So it looks like I had signed out, and I am no longer on PlayStation. And I go to join my buddy's game session. So he still doesn't know I'm even in here. And I joined his session, and I go to his base, because I remembered where it was. I just go there, and I destroy this thing. It's just a pile of rubble. It is just a giant pile of fucking rubble. And then I send him an invite. And I was like, I thought you thought I left, didn't you? He's like, yeah, I thought you left, but when I saw my base was being attacked, I kind of figured it was you. I was like, you don't have a base no more. And then he starts coming after me, because my bounty was like 280 on caps.
Because destroying his entire base.
Yeah, he starts looking for me, and I'm fast traveling all over the place. I have like 1,600 caps, and he's on the mic, so I can hear when he's behind me and shit. And I hear gunfire and all this other stuff from the monsters around him, the ghouls and stuff.
And that's where you can kind of place where he is in relation to you.
And I would just fast travel to a new location. So I went down from like 1,600 caps all the way to 800 with all this fast traveling and crap I did. But I ran him around for like 20 minutes, and finally I come to this building that has multi-levels on it and a staircase. And I jumped from the staircase into a windowsill. And he can't find me for like 10 minutes. And I'd start throwing mines down, and they start exploding. And he's like, "Where's this guy at?" So he's just looking for me. And finally, someone else comes running up outside and starts shooting. And then I fast travel to my base, which I had set up across from his. And
does he know your base is across from his?
No, he didn't.
Had you moved it? I guess
I moved it, and I fast travel there and go back to his base and start attacking the rebels some more, and then finally he appears there and kills me. But the point of the story is that he fucked with the wrong person. And now we're both baseless. But
I love how every story has a happy ending.
And then later he texted me. He said, "You got a war. You want a war? You got a war."
Oh, God.
And we haven't played together since, and that's been a whole day. So
our last time we all three played together, he was raging hard trying to get through that.
Well, Woody raged too.
Woody
rage quit because he couldn't. He kept getting kicked.
Yeah, his internet, or it was either the server or his internet kept kicking him out of the game, and he raged. He's like, "I ain't fighting this tonight." And
he's
just
like, "Fuck
left.
this!" And just left. Just turned everything off.
And
then Danny, when he rages, oh my god.
But he won't stop playing. He will just bitch the entire time, and it's hilarious. And he's got so much time sunk into this, and it's like he's not even having any damn fun. And I love every second of it.
And he still continues to play and continues to bitch.
I thought the first time I got the game and I played with him, he mentioned, "I'm gonna give your fucking refund, take it back, and then
fuck this game."
Yeah, when they patch it and drop the price, then I'll rebuy it. And he's like level 50, 7 or something like that.
He's now 61, 62.
Jesus Christ! Last time we played was like 2 days ago.
Yeah, and he was making fun of me because how far behind I got. Yeah, that was hilarious.
Oh yeah, when he's like, "God damn, Steve, what have you been doing? Smelling roses? Why? Well, you're almost the same level as me, and you're this far behind. I've been exploring."
And then he started calling me Miss Daisy.
We're driving Miss Daisy, yeah, because he was taking you around. And the funny thing is he's not like, "Okay, we have to go to this objective and talk to this person and we'll get this quest." He's like, "First you gotta come over here and do this bullshit, and then you gotta go down and do this bullshit." It's like, why are you even playing this?
He's just so nonchalant about it. He's like, "This game's bullshit, and I'm doing all this work for nothing, and it's all bullshit. This is the type of bullshit you're going to have to do until you get caught up and can actually help me out with this bullshit.
All my weapons are broken. I have no ammo. I'm running in circles punching them with my gun." Oh, man.
That dude cracks me up.
I was getting pissed, too, because the following holotapes around and shit, and they were like, "Okay, you got to so-and-so's computer, good job, but too bad his computer's broken. Go back to where the entrance is, to that terminal, fix that computer, or to fix his computer, then come all the way back upstairs to this one." And it's like, you did not have to do any of this. This is just padding to make the mission longer.
Yep. It runs you in circles, and I hate games that run you in circles. Now, one thing they could have done that would have been way better is... hey, this computer is broken, okay? So go find another computer in a different location, because,
it doesn't have, don't make it a specific computer. Yeah. Make it another terminal.
Yeah, I mean, there is the internet, and obviously shit's still running for you guys, because all of society's not wiped out.
Yeah.
Because the computers wouldn't be on. There would be no electricity, so... Come on now. Don't just run us in fucking circles. But I do get where they get those go here, do that mission. It's a way to unlock the world.
Oh, yeah. To discover new places.
But when you get a player like me who explores everything prior to doing missions, then you said the other day when we were playing together, he's like, "I haven't found this place yet." I was like, "Oh, yeah, I found that place just exploring. Yeah, I'll go ahead and take you there. Fast travel on me. It'll be free caps." So,
that's always a good thing of when playing with you.
Because I literally find everything. It's crazy. It's just, I do not play the game until I'm done exploring. And as you
And
know,
it pissed Danny off.
It pisses Danny off. And it really hardcore pisses him off when we
Fuck Steve.
when we used to play Left 4 Dead together. Oh my god, he would hate playing with me because I go in the corner and look for guns and look for little hidden areas. He's like, "Come on, Steve, what are you doing?
You gotta move. The horde's coming.
The horde's coming." I was like, "Oh, it's okay. If you just stand in a corner and shoot, you'll be fine. They can't surround you, and if they do surround you, you're in the corner. They can't really get all around you."
Yeah.
So,
always carry a C4 or something just in case they do, and then they'll all go to that.
Yep.
By the way, I'm not really accomplishing much. I'm just kind of exploring. Maybe I should look and see what I got to do.
Should see if Danny's online. Press R1.
Oh, yeah. Nope. What?
And I wish I had my PlayStation here. That way I could have been online with you playing.
Yeah, that would have been cool. What do you go back to third? You'd say
to work.
Yeah.
Kind of, sort of, because I work night shift. I have to be back.
Cause I was say maybe we still have time to do it before we go back.
Yeah, I mean, if it wasn't for the New Year's Eve party I got going on tonight, I'd be doing some more. But I'm gonna get faded, yo.
Where is my... Oh, data. Defend... Okay. Show on map. Oh, there it is.
Don't stop tracking.
Yeah,
22 caps? Are you serious?
Yeah. Oh, because I have the perk where it's like 20% less.
Okay.
Were you thinking it was too low?
Yeah.
Because of how far away I was?
Yeah, because that would have been like 40 caps for me. I'm like, what the fuck's going on here?
Yeah, I set that perk up. And that's one I was, when we were in a group, I was going to share with you guys. Because the one I wanted to share, I put another card into it. So that meant I had to have higher perception to share it. And I couldn't. So I was like, well, I could use this caps one.
And speaking of the group, the four of us, Woody, Danny, and Mystery Man and me, we all play together. And it's usually the four of us, and we start out doing our missions together, and we end up splitting off. It happens every time. We can't stay focused. Every fucking time. It's funny as shit.
Yeah. Well, on that one night, though, we were... Why isn't it not hitting his head?
It's got that invisible wall. There's that certain...
Yeah, because they're using an engine the same engine since a Morrowind or Oblivion.
Well, I noticed that while sniping, the enemies can shoot you through like a chain link fence, but your bullets bounce off.
Yeah, it's kind of bullshit.
And it pisses me off so much. I mean, there was other things to piss me off in this game, but what really got me raging was the whole losing the armor thing.
Yeah.
I haven't really raged that hardcore at this game until I lost my armor.
To be honest, I haven't done much raging, except when, back before they had that base shit, where if somebody... Ow! Where's he at? Oh, he's up there. Where if somebody built in your location, it could fuck you over.
Yep. The other thing I kind of raged about was my ammo problem. So, if you lose your ammo while leaving the world or fast traveling, it goes to your stash. Well, I had 1,300 and I think 27 fusion rounds that went to my stash when I ended up getting kicked from a world. And I come back in, and you were playing that day, and I go into I go to pull them out of my stash. I pull them out of my stash, and they all just disappeared.
It's like, son of a
just
bitch.
Vanished. So now I am completely ammo-less. I had to get ammo from you, and the only ammo I had to trade was the 1,000 something rounds of shotgun ammo. But you gave me about 600 rounds of 308, so it was all fair.
Oh yeah, I forgot about we did some trading.
Yep.
Find the command center password. Because I forgot that one asshole wouldn't unlock the door for me because I don't have a skill of... I forgot I've already been here.
Yeah, and she attacked us.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were doing that together. I wish we recorded that. That was a funny time.
Oh, the password is here.
Yeah. You just gotta find the command thingy.
Where is it?
Because, I don't remember.
Is it in one of these buildings, probably?
Yeah. I checked all the barracks and stuff. Funny thing about... Hey, you got holotapes right there. Funny thing about the Brotherhood missions is you get ultrasight armor at the end of the game, or at the end of their missions, and that's like some of the best armor.
Oh, really?
But it's not...
What's it called again?
Ultrasight armor. It's not fully repaired, so you're going to have to start collecting all that stuff prior to that, and I knew about this previously from another buddy we play with, and so I'm doing all this collecting of this awesome ultrasight, what's it called? The scrap, ultrasight
that
scrap.
you need to repair.
Yeah. And I'm doing. Danny was actually with me, and I'm doing the mission, and I'm collecting all this ultrasight, and I ended up falling into a fissure, where one of the spawn locations of the Scorch Beast, and it didn't initially kill me, like it was supposed to.
Oh, kind of like in that when we were repairing the pipes in that one, and you kept falling into the
water.
Yeah.
It didn't initially kill me like it was supposed to, and I tried jumping out of it, and finally, right as I jump out, I ended up dying. Like someone one-shotted me, and my carcass fell into the fissure.
So you couldn't recover your scrap.
All of that ultrasight, the whole mission we're going through, collecting all of this ultrasight, all this black titanium, loose screws, everything you need, fucking lost. I was so pissed. And Danny's sitting there raging the whole time. He's like, "This is what you fucking get, Steve, you fucking retard. You're wasting all my fucking time. I could have been doing something else, and here you are picking roses, Miss Daisy." Just laying into me.
That sounds about right.
I was like, "Are you done?" And then he just signs out. Doesn't he tell me he's quitting? He just signs out. And then someone launched a nuke.
On top of you guys?
No, at the Fisher Prime. And I call him up on the video call. I was like, "Someone just launched a nuke if you want to loot some stuff." He's like, "I fucking hate you, Steve." And then he gets back on and he joins me. And he does this nuke mission with me, and we're killing all these Scorched Beasts, and the whole time he's just trash talking me. And I was like, "Well, aren't you getting good loot?" He's like, "Yeah, but that's besides the point. You wasted my time all the way up till now." It's like, I didn't waste your time. I mean, yeah, I lost my shit, but...
Where the hell is this thing? It says it's down there.
It's in the basement. Did you go in the basement?
I didn't see a basement.
If you go around the wire racks, I forget, the shelving, back left corner.
Oh, yep. Sure as shit.
I do remember this part.
Oh, rad roaches. I know they're... I can already tell. Might as well grab the meat, I guess. Something to cook. Ooh.
Oh, yeah. I want those fusion cells from you later. Hey, don't forget that 308 ammo right there.
Damn, dude.
What's your main weapon right now?
I'm using a 45 because I have a lot of ammo for it.
I don't have any ammo. 45.
I'll be honest, I sell every grenade I get.
I hardly use grenades too. I like using the mines to fuck with people. Like when someone is in a room and they attack me, I'll set a mine and leave the room so on their way out they get a nice little explosion.
Are you fucking with me?
Grab it.
Oh, I didn't even see it.
It's still back there.
What? Oh, there it goes. Yeah. I got it.
It's like, why isn't it updating?
Because this game is a fucking glitch fest.
Even though it is...
I can't stop playing it.
Yeah, even though it's a broken-ass game, I still have to say I enjoy it. It's not... There's nothing...
Well, and that's I can't remember which YouTuber I was watching, or it was...
I mean, there's going to be haters out there that say, hey, you suck for liking this game. I got a buddy who hates the fact that I bought this game. You wasted money on that. Well, I do enjoy the game.
Yeah, when you've like, well, I've sunk this many hours into it, so there must be something that keeps me coming back.
And it's not like any normal MMO where you're grinding and you're doing the same missions over and over. At least there's differences in these missions. Yeah, the public events are pretty much all the same.
Yeah.
But there's an actual legit story. Yeah, you kind of have to go scavenge and read a lot to get the story because you're not going to get cool
Well, but
cutscenes.
when you get past a certain point, you actually have recordings talking to you and shit instead of just reading terminals, you know?
And it puts a mystery into the game. Like, people were freaking out that there's no NPCs other than robots. Well, if you actually follow the story, people who read the terminals and people who listen to the holotapes know why that is. And I'm not going to do no spoilers, but just trust me. If you follow the holotapes, read the stories, it will make sense.
Well, and there was somebody else I read a comment on, I think it was Reddit, and they didn't understand why, if you're trying to save the world, why are we dropping nukes? And another thing, without spoiling it, there is a reason why we're dropping nukes, and it really has to do with the Scorched.
Yeah, that's the whole purpose of the game. That is something we can tell you without spoiling everything.
Yeah, the Scorched are fucking everything up.
If you haven't figured that out since the get-go, when they, gas can, top left. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
If you haven't figured that out, then you're either stupid or you're not into gaming.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
This game isn't for you in the first place.
I'm going to be an ass about that. I mean, it kind of points the finger in that direction. And if you can't figure that out, you're fucking stupid and you don't know how to game.
Yeah. Well, and there's so many people that, like, I have friends that, for example, when Halo came out, it was Halo 3, I remember, because I got that helmet box set, and we were playing, and I read Halo novels. You have too. Yeah, and you know how big I am into the story.
The first 3 novels were my favorite. So.
And I had plans. There they are. Must already know that one. And I was so excited for the story of Halo 3, and we were playing co-op, every cutscene, mashing A, fucking skipping through every cutscene, and I just raged and turned off my Xbox, packed it up, and walked out of the house. I'm like, I'm going home to play by myself, because I want to know what the fuck's going on in a game. So, I mean, I'll admit, in Fallout 76, there are times I mash through terminals, but, like, I try to listen to what they're saying when someone's talking to me. I want to know why I'm doing what I'm doing, and I'm not just grinding my ass off.
That goes back to Halo Reach, when everyone was debating, are you going to play multiplayer first, or are you going to play story mode? Well, me, being the nerd I am, I like story over multiplayer. Yeah, I don't get me wrong, I like multiplayer, but for me, it was about the story. And even though it didn't follow the novel, it did a very good job of making its own story, and I loved it.
Yeah.
Absolutely loved it. And the whole feel of this actual war going on, they did a good job of making it feel like a real war. Like you're in the shit.
If you nitpicked it enough, you could kind of fit it into the novel.
Yeah.
The inconsistencies were Spartan 3s really shouldn't have been around during Reach. That was the biggest inconsistency.
And the shields weren't up yet. They didn't have any shields. They didn't have any shields until 3 days after Reach was destroyed, I think it was.
Yeah, because that's when John got onto a cruiser.
And he grabbed the Jackal's fucking little handheld
shield, and they used that to...
And they reverse engineered it and made their own shields. But that was something that wasn't in... They were already set with shields. They were already set with the Spartan program. Like, hey, this is... We got hundreds of Spartans already. This is...
Yeah.
It wasn't like that. The Spartans were still a secret. Spartans were not widely known. So it was really inconsistent, but it did a good job at making its own story.
Yeah, and Spartan 3s, if I remember right, Spartan 3s didn't come along until... Because Kurt, he wasn't part of Blue Team. I can't remember what team he was a part of. Kurt was the Spartan that led the first group of Spartan 3s that trained him. And they were basically just... They weren't...
I'm going to have to go back and reread the novels now.
They weren't bioengineered or had body augmentations like the original ones.
Yeah, not from childhood.
They're basically just people that were like, I want to be a Spartan, and they put them in armor, basically. And Kurt... That was...
Their bodies
somewhere.
Bodies couldn't handle the stress of the armor.
Well, and yeah, a lot of them too. There were a lot of the original Spartans were actually called Spartan 2s because the Spartans, like from 300, the historic Spartans were considered the Spartan 1s, but even the Spartan 2s couldn't go through a lot of the augmentations, and they had to get desk jobs and shit like that.
Yep.
Do you ever watch Halo Legends?
Yes.
That was really good.
So, spoiler for you all, if you haven't heard in any of the videos yet, Spartan 1337 is my favorite Spartan. Besides Master Chief.
That episode had kind of almost a feel of one of the sillier Dragon Ball Z episodes is what it felt like to me.
But in role-playing games or card games, I always use Spartan 1337. And here's a really funny thing. For my Destiny clan is 1337.
Well, and you know why he's 1337, right?
Oh, no.
That's elite speak, like geek nerd talk from back in the day.
Yeah.
1 is L, 3 is E, and 7 is T. So he was the elite Spartan.
Yep.
And I always loved it. And that's why, in a lot of my shit, when I can't find, like if D Sleazy or Mystery Man or something's already taken, I always throw 117 at the end because that's John's call number.
Yeah. Not a lot of people were a big fan of Halo Legends, which was really sad because...
I love the shit out of Halo.
Too.
Especially the last one where the blue team had to go and... oh no, I don't want to do this quest. Fuck that quest. It was where blue team had to go and save Halsey from that Covenant cruiser. And was it like Master Chief gets cut off from the rest of them and he has like a sword battle with an elite in that
was
chamber?
So epic.
God, that was cool.
I wasn't a big fan of the Arbiter story there on Legends, but I get why they put it in there because there were fans of the Arbiter from Halo 2.
Are you talking the really like...
I like the art style, don't get me wrong.
Where it was super anime, like a traditional anime almost.
I like the art style, the fight scenes. I'm just not a big fan of the Arbiter. I get why they put it in there because there are fans of the Arbiter.
And it was him against a brute, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
And it ended with the Japanese style like sword off where they go ka-ching and then they cut each other. But that was awesome.
They, like I said, the fight, that was cool, but I'm not a fan of the Arbiter.
Well, the Arbiter just puts, I think, a bad taste in our mouths because of Halo 2.
Yeah.
We did not like playing. I know you didn't.
Yeah,
and
I
didn't
hated
either. I was like, why am I playing as a Covenant?
Yeah, it just to me it made no sense. Kind of like when you read the Halo Fall of Reach novel, and then you go to the second novel that was written by the other person. It did not feel right.
Yeah,
it was a weird taste in the mouth kind of feel. Like this is not consistent with the first Halo novel.
well, and I think if I remember right, because it was Eric Nyland, wasn't it, that did the Fall of Reach, and he did
the last one, I believe.
The one that took place between Halo 2 and 3. It was First Strike or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Damn it!
I just remember he didn't want to do Halo 2 because the game was already out.
Well, yeah, and
he didn't want to do Halo. The second novel.
Yeah, the Flood, because
since
it was already set, he didn't have as much freedom with the story.
Yeah, he didn't have.
So they got William Dietz was it, I think, to write that one. And yeah, you followed the Covenant a lot in that story.
Yeah.
But the only thing that was cool is I remember the certain scene. I guess I'm looking at you and talking instead of playing the game. Do you remember when Assault on the Control Room, when you finally get to the point where it's like the peak of the mission, you're down in the depths of the Forerunner structure to get... No, it's not Assault on the Control Room. It's the Silent Cartographer.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And you get to your objective down in the depths of this Forerunner structure, and the Covenant ambush you. Well, in the Flood book that you got to see, the Covenant side, I think you're following a grunt called like Zuka Zamami or something like that.
It was weird. You know, sometimes when there is a weird name in a novel that I can't pronounce or
you just kind of
I just kind of either skip
throw it to the wayside,
skip it, or just abbreviate it like Zoo or Z.
Yeah,
yeah.
But you get to see their side of that ambush and how it failed and what they went. Yeah. I think the grunt was the only one that survived the ambush, and he had to go back and explain what happened.
And that's I love the grunts because their personality.
Oh, and yeah.
The personality of a grunt is hilarious, and I wish they would have done a story on a grunt like moving through the ranks. Like they're not supposed to, but maybe this grunt was so badass.
Or see how one got to be a fuel rod grunt instead of just one carrying a plasma pistol. Do you know where the fuck I'm going?
No.
I'm searching in this circle for something.
Oh,
and
you see how it's highlighted on your radar and it's flashing?
Yes.
Somewhere in this area is...
Well, yeah, and I keep looking at the map, and it's a huge fucking circle that I'm looking through.
Get rid of all your other missions and just track this one so we know which one it is.
I'm pretty sure that's what I'm doing. Yeah.
Okay, so go to your side quest.
Oh.
And untrack all that. And now miscellaneous, and untrack that bottom one.
Gotcha.
Okay, you're still tracking a daily quest, so go over to daily and untrack that. Find the location of Fort Defiance. Okay.
Wait, what? So, I was doing the wrong quest.
Yeah, you were doing the wrong quest the whole time. You were doing a daily quest, not the main.
Cool. Whoops. Where was Fort Defiance? I'm just gonna go show on map. Go back to main. I gotta go back to fucking where I was.
Fort Defiance, right there. He's getting distracted with talk.
Yeah, sorry,
We're
guys.
not even talking about this game.
Yeah, well, like I said, this is going to kind of what's our timestamp here? We're at 40 minutes. Yeah, well, this is kind of replacing our podcast for the week. I know we haven't been doing it weekly.
We've had a lot of shit going on.
Yeah, we've been really busy, but I'd like to try to do it as a weekly thing. But another thing, until you guys start watching more and pumping up the views and commenting, we don't know what you want us to do. So you have to let us know this shit.
Right now we're sitting with our fingers up our buttholes.
Yeah, I mean, but what were we even talking about? Halo.
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess
Halo.
we kind of...
We got off subject from
Yeah.
Fallout 76 here.
Well, and we kind of closed the book on that anyway.
Yeah,
What else?
it's a buggy mess. The game's still enjoyable. And people are going to rage about it and bitch and whine about it. But
I don't know about you. I rage no matter if a game's good or bad anyway.
Yeah.
I get mad. I'm just a mad person when it comes to video games.
what about Smash? Have you raged about that at all yet? Is there
Not
anything
yet.
that bothered you about it?
I haven't played it as much as you, though. I mean, the
I'm-
viewers will see, too, when I upload these videos.
I'm enjoying the spirits, but at the same time, I kind of like doing classic. No spirits, no weapons, just all skill. And my skill is 0, by the way. As you saw.
I'm terrible.
I'll spam butt bombs and smash attacks just so I can knock someone out and get it done and over with. But as for dodge rolling, I suck at that. Dodging or blocking, I'm horrible with blocking because I never use it. I think it's a dumb feature. If you're going to do a fighting game and have a block that is going to just dissipate after a while, then just don't even do it.
Yeah.
You know, like Dragon Ball Z did a great job with blocking. Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3. So there's attacks that can break through a block, but other than that, it wasn't going to break your block.
Oh, okay.
And then there was warping.
Do you know where I'm supposed to be? It says find Fort Defiance. I'm in fucking Fort Defiance.
No,
right
no,
now.
you're on the outskirts of it. There's going to be...
Oh, it's up the stairs and shit?
There's going to be, like in the mountainside, you're going to...
Oh, okay.
There's going to be
Alright,
fort
continue
somewhere.
what you're saying. Sorry, I was just getting very frustrated with where I was at.
Point being, the block is kind of retarded. If you're going to get a shield block that diminishes after a while, why have it? If it's not going to be a perfect block, then don't fucking use it.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Like, there should be a way to warp and or teleport, you know, like they had in Dragon Ball Z, where there's skill to it. And you throw your block up when it mattered. You didn't just throw your block up the whole time, wait until the shield dissipated before you fucking...
Decided what you were going to do or how you were going to counter.
Yeah, how you were going to counter and whatnot. I mean, I don't know. I'm just not a fan of the blocking in Smash. Like, it's not a perfect block, so why do it? There's no strategy to it. It's like, hey, it's going to get broken no matter what, so what's the point of using it? Oh, you're stuck on a
God.
ledge there. That's another thing that pisses me off in Fallout. You get stuck on roots in the ground.
Yeah.
You'll be walking or running, and you'll just get stuck on something random. It's so dumb.
I still have no idea where I'm going.
Crazy.
Yeah. This is Fort Defiance, am I right? Or am I wrong?
It's literally around here somewhere. Go that way. That way.
Like follow
See?
my dot?
Yeah. It should lead you past this area into a section of the mountain. Maybe.
This is leading me right here where I was. Glitched ass quest, I'm telling you. It's right. It's in this building, dude. I tell you. What do I have to do in here? Is it on his terminal?
Holotape. Grab that.
Oh.
That's gonna... That should... Oh! Right there, I remember now. That piece of paper. Son of a bitch. That tells you the location. So you just take that and it updates. I forgot all about that. My bad.
No, it's just not very clear on
See,
what you're supposed to do.
If this was Danny, he'd be like, you have to go in here and do this
This
bullshit,
bullshit.
and grab this piece of paper, otherwise the quest won't update because it's bullshit. Now you gotta fast travel over here to do this bullshit.
And I've already been here.
Now,
because remember, it was telling me that...
okay,
Oops,
I keep hitting the...
No, that's fine, but the Overseer quest kept leading me there, remember? And I was like, what the fuck am I doing?
Well, before you fast travel there, I recommend resetting your base to that location right there, behind the Fort Defiance.
I should be close to it. I'm right there.
Oh, yeah, you're fairly close. Yeah, that's actually a good spot. Never mind, then. Because
I did it by the American flag. There's my picture with my power armor.
Because you're going to be in that area a lot until you get to the nuke quest, which the nuke quest is going to send you here, there, everywhere.
Well, and I have to go back to like
And
the
it's so
senator's
annoying.
place and everything again too.
Yeah,
Don't I?
I guess it's annoying for me because I've already unlocked all this shit. So all this fast travel like back and forth is just so retarded,
mind numbing.
Yeah, and for everyone else, they're having to walk all the way there, and I feel so bad for them because I did that before I started my missions. Imagine doing it in power armor when you're going super slow.
Yeah. Well, and I came here because fuck this.
Oh, that's a good public event.
Is it?
Yeah, you have to fight Scorched Beast and keep that thing repaired through 3 waves.
Yeah. Don't. It only takes like 4 steel to repair it too, doesn't it?
I don't remember.
Oh shit! They're level 32.
Yeah, they are pretty high level, so I don't recommend doing it by yourself. Like I did probably this one with one other person when I was level 40.
Whoops. See, I've already been here. It said follow your overseer's quest, and it took me here. And I went through this whole fucking place trying to find out what to do. And remember, you're like, it's on this bulletin board, but it wasn't.
It was invisible for you.
But then I did it. I could find it and pick it up, but it didn't update my quest or anything. And it was because I had to do that shit with the drone and everything first. And now it sent me here.
Yep.
So now,
speaking of a drone, when you get to find the key card for the nuke, you gotta shoot down this drone, and this motherfucker is fast and it's annoying to deal with. So, desk fan, don't forget to grab it.
Yeah, I always grab desk fans and typewriters. Battered clipboards are good for springs.
And I will recommend you going to your camp here soon and scrapping all your junk, and possibly.
Yeah, I can do it. I'll do that after this mission. I want to go to
I
a
am
vendor.
a junk storing whore because of how much.
See, now it's now it's there.
Yeah, now it's there for you.
And I already did all the bullshit to unlock this door. So that's good.
But yeah, I throw all my shit in my box as often as I can, just because how.
See how many things it just completed because I did it out of order.
Oh yeah. Look at the item reward shit you get. You don't get much at all.
Yeah, for all that bullshit.
Yep.
Is thwarting for Secrets of the Brotherhood away? Do I have to stay in here?
I don't remember.
Oh yeah, it looks like my. I don't know. I like the game. I do. I understand though why people don't.
Hey.
Bugs.
That's something people
Spotlight?
have to get over. Okay, that's like going to school. You don't like it because it's a hassle, but you have to do it.
Yeah. Fake it till you make it, right?
Yep, pretty much. Are you trying to get the turrets to start attacking you?
No, I was just like trying to find where this ghoul is, and
speaking of turrets and stuff attacking you, if you go to what's it called, White Springs, make sure you do not have Pain Train on as a perk, because if you walk or run, you'll be bumping into the robots, and it'll take that as hostility.
Oh.
Because the Pain Train's perk, it does damage, so just make sure that's not on if you go to White Springs. I found that out the hard way, people.
Do you hear that?
Yeah.
What is that making that noise? It's like snorting.
Maybe some ghouls found some crack cocaine.
I was thinking more like a pig snorting, but that's good too. What's our timestamp? Do we need to wrap it up or?
Probably so. We're uh-oh, here a gold. We still gotta find some time for another video here.
Ah, I didn't.
Before Steve runs off and gets faded.
What time is it?
It is.
Not to date and time this podcast, but
1:21.
Okay, yeah, that's probably a good place to wrap it up. Where are we at? Probably 45 minutes or so, 50 minutes. I'd say that's a good podcasty type episode. Like we've said, let us know what you guys want to hear, what you want to see, what you want us to do. I mean, we got to get this off the ground somehow. And, I don't know, you guys are the basis for that. You know what I mean? It's all
about the turds.
Yeah, so like I say, as always, spread the word, you freaking turds. We'll see you next time. Let us know what you want. Later.